and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With that, we send you up to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Standing by our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, this Viking crowd is pretty electric. They battled the icy cold December temps outside to make their way indoors to US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy. And to give this time to the tailback. He finds an opening past the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. On play action, they'll throw. And right away, he lost the football.
This is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
Throwing on first down, but this more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. And the grab by Croft. And he'll go down at the face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. They'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
Kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 22 yards. Start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Kroom, the tight end. Control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the as well. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it'll be 2nd and 12. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They'll look to throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will... give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jaguars, the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that
run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And back to throw here. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
26 months.
Second down, here's an option right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this one up, the defensive end.
But you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. And this
perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 15 yards.
They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized. Executed.
Exactly a minute to go before halftime. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Looking to throw. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the third down conversion. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now a throw on first down.
Regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 20.
And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to clean.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's in
range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him.
The contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Seminoles going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they...
He's been working well towards 100 here. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taking the offense, ready to get their next drive going. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, That still definitely hurts.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
These have less ground to cover. You better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
Start the third quarter. They only salvage 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way.
It's now time for their first possession of half number 2. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had 7 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Back to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs. Play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in.
But still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a throw downfield is taken. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get this one.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that. Having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now back to throw. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're
in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And his kick is good.
Big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And a pretty good return here. He'll be well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post.
They're hoping the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that. Super toe.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back.
Passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And down it. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. Not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
And he will lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better.
Field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front, mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the force.
Guys, and when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A well-executed
when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
And it's caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15.
Vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels. Break off for the corner. With good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's maybe going to get back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. And his kick is field goal the other way. That does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you can and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They're going to look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there. Come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get to field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward.
This one fielded at the 5. Drive going. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd, the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They'll run it now out of the gun, and just no chance of up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That man that time ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They'll drop to throw, and that is incomplete.
Let's see what you got. Mike, 4. Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. Well, this and again this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be in now. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into it.
Thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for a left.
Is confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. It's a gain of 5. Overtime session. We'll be back. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the
overtime. Then it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about. A long field goal to win it, so definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins.